truthnews.org.
You know what it is, Truth Nation. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
The best way to start your day. Cutting through the noise and bringing you the real stories behind the headlines.
Talk to someone about how you feel. Do not internalize it. Do not consume it. You deserve to be heard.
It's time to wake up with Milwaukee's favorite morning show.
It's not just we canceled it, it's over, it's a done deal. Shouldn't be that way. That program still should proceed no matter how acute you may go against it.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee.
Telly, we're on the watch party. Where the brothers gonna be? I just want to see what she was gonna do.
This is Truth Be Told with DT and Telly on 1017 The Truth and The Truth app. Here are your hosts, the effective communication coach Denise Thomas and two-time Emmy Award winner Telly Hughes.
You already know what day it is. Good morning, Truth Nation. Happy Friday. It is Friday. I don't even know what the date is, Telly. Let me see. It's Friday, October the 6th. All I know is that it's Friday. That's all.
October 6th.
Look, I don't even care. But here's really quick before we start. I just realized that on what day that was that? What was the 3rd, Alex? What was that? That was Wednesday, October the 3rd? I think it was Wednesday. October the 3rd. Tuesday. Thank you, Alex. It was our 6-month anniversary. We forgot to celebrate the 6 months.
We didn't even realize it.
Well, you know. Anywho, but yes, happy anniversary. I'm going to keep it positive today, Telly. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Hey, you know what? Truth Nation, there's going to be some people in your life, like you just got to walk into the door today and be like, you won't break my soul. That's all you got to do. Good morning, Telly. Good morning, Alex.
Not on a Friday.
How y'all doing?
It's not a morning without a little chaos.
Man, it's all good, though. You know what? I am learning, Truth Nation, to embrace chaos. It's just, and I'm going to play my truth of the matter, y'all. You want to stay tuned because I am going to play a video that came up in my Instagram feed because I follow this young brother. He's Pastor Keon Henderson. He's actually married to Shaquille O'Neal's ex-wife. You know, Shawnee's the first lady now. Shawnee O'Neal is a first lady.
You know what? I found that out not too long ago. Yeah, that was, yeah.
Yeah, she's a first lady.
Interesting,
and
though.
you should go, if y'all do not follow Shawnee O'Neal, I want to say she's Shawnee Henderson now because, she's married to Pastor Keon out of Houston, Texas. But if you want to see Shawnee O'Neal in a true first lady outfit, I'm talking about all white, big old first lady hat. You got to go check it out. I know. I said, now there's a God. She went from basketball wives to first lady. You can't tell me change ain't real. All right. Good morning, Telly. How are you?
I am doing great today. How are you this morning?
Hey, I'm alive. Both of my children are in town. My daughter flew in last night. She's actually, because I'll be doing a guest segment with Tori Lowe this afternoon around 1 o'clock. And I'm going to bring my daughter so she can just kind of see what it's like working in a radio studio. So, yeah, she's going to come at 1 o'clock. So if y'all want to tune in and see my baby Dominique, and then my daughter and son, they're doing something tonight, and I was not invited, y'all. Alex, they said, I said, what we doing tonight? We kicking it? We all grown now. They were like, yeah, we doing something.
They were like, Mom, I didn't know you spoke French.
Right?
Oui.
Oui,
like,
oui.
What are you talking about?
That's okay, because guess what? Show you how the Most High works. I get a random text yesterday from a good friend of mine in Chicago, and I'm going to go see Dave Chappelle tonight in Chicago. How about that? For free. Free 99.
So, but wait a minute. So your kids fly in, and you getting out of here.
Tonight, yeah. But they told me they're doing something.
Well,
So
they got something going on. What do they have going on?
They 20.
You're not cool enough to go to.
Telly,
if it's not a club.
I thought we've been through this.
Is it a club or?
I thought we've been through this.
Yeah, well, I know.
They blocked me from social media. They don't follow me on social media. It's just, I guess ignorance is bliss from their lens. Like what mama don't know. But I'm sure they're probably going to. Truth Nation, the Truth Talking text line is 833-212-1017. I guess if y'all got any suggestions on where I could possibly embarrass them and crash their party tonight, like where do you think if you're...
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What do they have going on? So I could take you to a Drake concert. I could take you to Bears games and this, that, and the other. But you have something going on, and I'm sure it's something that they can afford. Because if they didn't or couldn't afford it, guess who would have got invited?
And you know what, Telly? You bring up a great point, and that's even further reason why I don't want to go out with them, because if I do go out with them, everything is going to cost me. Because, they're 25 and 28, so, they're very responsible, but they drink, and so, Anywho, shout out to my kids. But we are going to spend time Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then she flies out Tuesday. So I'm just glad that the kids are here. What y'all got going on this weekend before we get into the hot topics? Alex, you got what's going on?
Might be going to a little corn maze and
nice.
Yeah, and it might be my girlfriend's parents and my parents' first time meeting each other.
Oh shoot!
Oh boy! Hey, this is a much bigger weekend for Alex than any of us.
We should have led with that. Okay, hold on.
Bad journalists burying the lead. Come on, Alex. You can open it up. Give us the juice, man.
Hey,
a little nervous?
All I got to say is if the mama... Hey, Alex, you have one job tonight, okay? Make the mama love you.
Oh, I've already met my girlfriend. It's our parents meeting each other.
Oh, they've never met. Oh,
they've
it's getting
never
serious.
Met.
Okay, so walk us through what are your expectations for this evening?
It should be interesting.
Why he breathe hard, y'all? He's like
my dad and her mom are very chill people, quiet, reserved, but like to have a good time. But her dad and my mom are very loud, big personality people. So I'm worried about the little clashing there.
Really? So how are you going to mediate that? Like, you just
there's no holding back her dad and there's no holding back my mom. So whatever happens.
I think they're going to like each other.
Most likely.
Yeah, because I can relate. I'm very quiet, soft-spoken. But no, people like that, extroverted and, kind of loud. Why are you laughing, Telly? Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. I am shy. Alex over here cracking up too.
Some things don't even need words to respond, or you know what I mean.
I just wanted to make sure you were paying attention. Well, look, I was gonna say have a great time, but I think the more appropriate phrase is good luck. Now, just play. I'm just playing. I'm gonna have a great time, Alex.
Wait a minute. So before we go, Alex, just give me just a little more background. How long have you all been dating? And how long have you all been dating?
It's been 1.5 years now. Our parents just have never had, I'm in the suburbs of northern Illinois and she's downtown Chicago. So they have never been able to find a schedule to meet or hang out or anything.
That is a long time. 1.5 years?
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a long time for you to, But like you said, you have met her parents. She's met your parents. They just haven't met each other. So.
Yes.
All right. Good luck.
Okay, wait a minute. Right? Now, Telly, he's professional and he's respectful. You know me. I'm like, okay, so what's next? What we doing? What's
Alex, don't feed into that pressure, man.
What we doing?
Oh, we got to move in together fully first.
Y'all gonna move? Okay.
Yeah, we're planning that in the spring.
I like this timeline. So does she listen to the show?
No, she does not listen. She's not up yet.
She's not. Smart woman.
She works remote. So she doesn't got to get up till 8:30.
Love it. Smart woman.
DT, I love the fact that there is a plan. There is a timeline.
Right?
Let's just be real. Most black couples, you just end up staying together. You don't ever plan in February we'll move in. It's just all of a sudden, more stuff of his is over your crib. And then at the end of the month, you're like, I guess we live together.
And look, honey, don't you think it's time that our parents meet each other? Heck no.
Right.
What we
got a good thing going.
We got a good thing going. Telly.
My daddy off the chain. My daddy trying to holler at your mama. And no, man, we got a good thing. They can meet at the wedding.
Matter of fact, that reminds me. So, Alex, now, if you say no, I'm not going to be mad. Now, if Telly said no, I would be mad, but I know he's probably seen this movie 1,000 times. Have you ever seen the movie Boomerang starring Eddie Murphy?
A long time ago. If you ask me something about it, I will not be able to remember.
That's okay. So there's a scene where David Alan Greer's character, I forget his name in the movie, his parents, Eddie Murphy, Marcus, host a dinner. And so David Alan Greer's character is dating Halle Berry's character, and Eddie Murphy, he knew what he was doing too. He knew that he wanted to embarrass the mess out of David Alan Greer's character, so he invited David Alan Greer's parents. Make sure you just watch that because that will so underscore.
Hopefully not work to you.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, what you mean you want our parents to meet? For what? we got a good thing going on over here.
We got a good thing going now. Don't mess it
up. Because you look, I am telling you, I remember when my parents met the person who I used to be married to's parents. And now my dad from Kentucky. So my dad is like, what's up? What y'all doing? Good to see y'all. My mom, she's West Indian, lived the majority of her 20s and 30s in London. So she's a bit bougie. And never again, Telly and Alex. It was a disaster. It was a disaster.
It was so long ago. I was just, while you were saying, I was trying to remember because we had some personality clashing, I guess you could say, because my mom was off the chain, loud, curse a lot, everything.
I love her. May she rest in heaven. I love that.
Like she was just the most outgoing person. And my wife's mom, my mother-in-law, she's more reserved, churchgoer, as we say in the black community, saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost.
Oh, goodness.
She's all that. So just imagine, like, my mom who would curse every other word, and then her mom who goes to church all the time. So, but they ended up, loving each other, and it was cool. So, Alex, a lot of it is all pre-anxiety. It'll work out.
Yeah, I'm just
especially if they know how much you all are into each other.
Yeah, no, they both definitely do. I'm hoping it's just not like the beginning of the Eddie Murphy, Jonah Hill movie, if you guys have seen that.
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
That I got to watch that again. Well, see, that's how I picture my...
Yeah, what was the name of that movie?
It was like, No or something. Yeah, can we find out the title? Because I've watched that movie like 20 times. It was hilarious, and it was so relatable. It was so relatable. Because I'm going to tell you right now, as a single mom, and I mean, it's just how it is, Telly. And I'm sure you feel the same way as a girl dad.
You people, that's what it was called. Yeah.
Yes. Good
Alex,
movie.
I'm glad because at first I thought you was coming and talking about you people. I was going to say, wait a minute, brother. Hold on now. You light skinned, but you. He cut me off guard. I was like, now you light skinned, but hold on.
What you say?
Dude caught me off guard. Telly, because I'm over here and he said, you people. I said, hold on. Oh my God, y'all got me. Alex is as red as a turnip. Because as a black woman, when a white person says you people, it's on a trigger. And I love you. You are a light-skinned brother, trust me. But when you said, because it was just so, you people, I was like, wait, hold on. I was about to say,
look, we were just joking. Why would you go there? What do you mean, you people? Like, no, it's the title.
Look, I was going to say, you think y'all got problems with DT now? Because remember, I ain't got nothing to lose. Anywho, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back, and we have got a great great story, y'all, as part of our Happy Friday. We have got a great story. And I actually know this family. When I actually, so thank you, Telly, because when I was like, oh, I know him. We're going to talk.
Okay. That's
good. His wife and I are very good friends, and she's a Link sister.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she's also a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I know you know Divine Nine. Got to give them a shout out. So when we come back from break, we've got a great story to share with y'all. Good news about something that's happening or happened in the Milwaukee public school system. Stay tuned. You are listening to the best morning show on the planet, Truth Be Told, with DT and Telly on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth.
More of Truth Be Told with DT and Telly is next on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
This is 101.7 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris, and the time is now, Milwaukee. Perspective is essential. What I found is the news behind the news is more important. I want you to leave my show with a sense of knowing what was missing that adds depth to the conversation. Tune in Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. on the new 101.7 The Truth app, or 1017thetruth.com.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596 or visit www.kwwf.org. That's 800-506-5596 or visit www.kwwf.org.
Milwaukee Film presents the 2023 Cultures and Communities Festival, October 5th through the 12th. Embracing cultural inclusivity, this 8-day festival features groundbreaking films, large-scale exhibitions, several national performing artists, and distinguished speakers, including Culture by Design, a sneaker and streetwear summit at the Baird Center on October 7th, and actress and comedian Janelle James, headlining October 8th at the Pabst. Get the full lineup of films and events at mkefilm.org.
Supported by Travel Wisconsin.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance. No matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto coverage at the right price. You'll also save up to 23% when you bundle auto with home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote, find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Sybaris Pool Suites. Romantic, luxurious, affordable. A place where romance touches paradise and the memories of a lifetime are made. Sybaris offers a variety of room styles, including the exquisite Chalet Suite, which spans 3 levels and features your own private swimming pool with cascading waterfall, soothing whirlpool tub, a cozy fireplace, and much more to make your stay unforgettable. They are located in Mequon, just north of Milwaukee. Take a virtual tour at Sybaris.com.
It is Truth Be Told with DT and Telly on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Missy Elliott, one-time exclusive. Come on, is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive, it's why yet. It's your primitive, it's why yet.
With DT and Telly, live from the American Family Insurance Studio inside the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. We got this Friday going on a positive. This is a good Friday, fun Friday already, and we have a very good, feel-good story for you on this Friday, and it took place at Highmont Elementary School, and I'm trying to get to it, DT, because I want to be extremely accurate when I deliver this story, but there is a principal, a Milwaukee MPS principal that actually saved a life yesterday. As he was walking by the cafeteria, he heard some commotion, and there was a student choking in the cafeteria. As I get to the story, and I
he
get
ran
the names and details.
So
Yes.
Principal
And-
Derek Jenkins,
Yes.
as you had mentioned, and this is what I love about how he managed this, because one of the things that he had shared is that he stayed calm.
Yes.
In conjunction with knowing exactly how to perform the Heimlich maneuver. And that's why the outcome was successful. And and he says that all high mount staff are required to learn the Heimlich maneuver and other life-saving measures like CPR, and he's encouraging students. So I shout out to Derek Jenkins, and again, he and his wife are very good friends of mine. I just text Miss Jenkins to let her know that we're talking about this. But to your point, Telly, not only was this a great story and that he literally saved this student's life, the students are already calling him their superhero. Our principal is our superhero. And we rarely hear stories like this.
Yes, no, absolutely, DT. And like you said, in one of his quotes, he said, because I stayed calm and I knew exactly how to perform the Heimlich maneuver, I think that's why the outcome was successful today. That's what he said.
Do you know how to do the Heimlich?
Mr. Jenkins. I do not.
I don't either.
I learned it a long time ago. I would say like I was like 11, 12, and when I was learning how to swim and stuff like that, they teach you different things. And,
so Telly, that's a problem, because look, if you and I are, when we're in the studio, let's say one of us start choking, look like either you gonna look like the idiot or I'm gonna look like the idiot. And I don't want to have that conversation with Mrs. Hughes and your daughters.
Well, let's just say this. There's a reason why there's a sign that says no food in the studio, DT. So we ain't gonna have to worry about that.
Now, see, I was in a good mood. Why you go there? Are you trying to trigger me? Anywho.
No. We were talking before the show, and I brought this story.
Don't be talking about what we talk about on. Oh, okay, yes, go ahead.
I'm very careful with that, with the information I disseminate.
Look at my face. But go ahead, yes, brother.
We so much love the outcome of this story, because now we can joke about it, because it was a success, and he did save the life of this student who was choking on a hamburger. So Denise talks a lot about being a black mom, because she was and still is a single black mom. So what is a black mama's reaction after they find out that the kid is okay?
When I read the story, and again, shout out to Principal Derek Jenkins at Highmont before we get into this. And I was joking, but I was serious. I was like, can you imagine that student if they have a black mama, how it went down? So it probably went down like this. Principal Jenkins was like, hey, this happened. The school nurse cleared this person, the student. They're free to go home. Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate you, Principal Jenkins. Love y'all. Thank you so much. Get in the car.
Thank you for saying.
I sent you to school to choke on a hamburger. You can't even eat right. You bringing home C's and D's, and you can't even pass lunch. What was you? You don't even know how to chew your food right. My goodness. Oh, I got to leave my job because I told you to chew your food slow. I got to leave my job because you don't know how to eat. And what was you doing eating a hamburger anyway? You don't need to be eating no hamburger. Look at you. You should be eating lettuce. That's how the conversation.
Like, look, why you eat food anyway? You sit there choking on a big greasy burger. Why are they even serving those anyway?
Right.
So now you don't know how to chew. That's how to start off. It all start off all calm. So now you don't know how to chew now. So you can't pass social studies,
and you can't pass
you
lunch.
don't know how to eat.
And you can't pass lunch. My goodness. Thank goodness lunch is not a period because you would have got an F in there too. Look, and the student is like in the car, clearly and visibly traumatized by just almost dying. This poor student has seen the light. About to go to see Jesus, and the black mama. That's why half the time my kids would be like, please do not call my mama. I'd rather you call the police.
But like, look, I'd rather just go ahead and go to the hospital and
Wait a minute, my son probably would be like, let me choke, please. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot better when I get through the gates of heaven. The deal. Right. Yeah, you know we are black mamas. We'd have been like, thank you so much, Principal Jenkins, to the entire staff, and I'm gonna take little Ray home, and we're gonna just make sure that he's good for tomorrow. As soon as we get in the car, really, you can't even pass lunch. You can't even get an A in that. Now here I had to,
it's like soon, he's probably thinking, man, it was much better when I was choking because I knew soon as I got some air, I was going to have to explain all this.
I'm weak.
Maybe it was okay to not have some air for a few seconds.
And then look, so you can't talk now, right? Oh, what? You was talking before you ate that cheeseburger, that hamburger. Now you can't talk. And sit up straight, looking over there, looking like you almost died. I did, Mom.
Right. Oh man.
Gotta love. Now see, Alex, I know you're learning because if it would have been Alex's mom, honey, are you okay?
Are you okay? You know what? We need to go to the hospital just to make sure that your airways are totally clear now.
I've already called the hospital. They know that you're on their way, or they know that we're on our way. Alex, what do you need? What do you need, honey? Look, Alex laughing because he knows exactly how his mama would have said. Look, any of your black friends in school, and they'd be like, Alex, call your mama.
Right.
My mom's
on
nurse,
the other end.
Exactly.
On the other end, when it came to me and my siblings, we had to walk in the house holding our leg in order to go to the hospital. Like, if you were bleeding, they'd be like, you know what, that'd be all right. Put some peroxide on.
I was going to say, get some Robitussin. You'd be all right.
Like, Mom, I'm sure I need at least 12 stitches. Nah, no, you don't. It'll close up. Like, what do you mean?
Wait a minute. And go in there, get some ginger ale. Ginger ale and Robitussin.
Hey, we're like, get some Robitussin. But like, Mom, I don't have the flu.
Matter of fact,
my leg is bleeding.
Who is the top, Alex? Who's the top manufacturer of ginger ale? Because if anybody owes black folks reparation, what's the name of the famous, the popular
Canada Dry, right?
Canada Dry, and there's another one that starts with letter S. I can't think of it. Truth Nation, the Truth Talking text line is 833. It comes in a green can, 833-212-1017. It comes in a green. Them two companies, they know that their profit margin has everything to do with black consumers. Because I know growing up, it was two things that every auntie, grandma, and relative had in the cabinet. Peroxide, Robitussin, and you best believe in the refrigerator there was what? Ginger ale. Period.
Ginger ale. And for a bonus, you keep a little baking soda in the back.
You know, I'm weak. I can't. Yes, thank you. It's coming in. It's Mike from Mill Road. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was like Shebs. Is that how you pronounce it? Sewebbs. Look at Alex. Have you consumed ginger ale, Alex?
Yeah, Canada Dry.
Canada Dry. That's your brand? Okay. Look, Sir Chauncey talking about Seagrams. I didn't say wine cooler, Sir Chauncey. I said ginger ale. Jeanette said Seagrams too. Is it Seagrams?
Hey, look. No. They like Truth Nation. She's saying ginger ale, not just gin. You know, like get off the gin part. You know, it's ginger. You know what?
I feel you, Sir Chauncey and Jeanette, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I feel you with the gin shout out. I know that's right. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. Speaking of which, it is Friday, and the Truth is now the home of Marquette University High School football. The Marquette Hilltoppers are back in action tonight as they take on their conference rival, the Brookfield Central Lancers. And the kickoff is set for 7 p.m. tonight. High school sports you can listen to on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth, presented by Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. It's funny because, who was that? Medee said, no, I think that was... who was that? Somebody said they were still laughing about Alex and you people. It was the movie, y'all. He was letting us know the movie.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie though.
Alex don't roll like that.
Yeah, no,
but,
Alex, he's one of us. He's light skinned, but I ain't gonna lie. It was a trigger when you first did. You was like, you people. I was like, what? That's it. I'm not gonna bring it up anymore, Alex. You know I love you. I only pick on the ones that if I don't pick on you or give you a nickname, you should be nervous. Anywho, we also have, as part of our good news and feel good Friday, there's so much happening. And I know there's been some other truth broadcasts that have talked about this. So Beyonce, she just finished the Renaissance World Tour. And there's been a lot of just publicity regarding, her tour. Now she's releasing a Renaissance World Tour movie that premieres on December the 1st. And with that, there was another video that's been circulating where I think it was Jay-Z's either his 40th birthday celebration. And Beyonce made a comment that they started dating when she was 20 and he was at the time 31, 32, because they're like 12 years apart. And how he taught her how to be a woman. That's what I said. So we're gonna forget about Matthew Knowles, huh? We're gonna just go straight to Matthew. Okay, all right. I'm asking.
Yeah, that it is more of like we don't see it that much these days. That's more of kind of an old school thing where a lot of older guys would date or marry younger women to kind of, in their eyes, raise them, to groom them. To
back in the day,
yeah.
You think that's back in the day? Okay, when we come back from break, I want to hear.
Maybe it's not. Yeah,
there are still a lot of older men. Look at Kevin Samuels, the relationship coach. That's all he would talk about is age and if you're yeah. Okay. So also. Y'all, as part of Feel Good Friday, it is officially the fall. We come back from break. We're going to get into 10 Black family-friendly activities. So if you are saying the summer's over, there's nothing to do, it's about to be fall, we're going to help you out with that. You are listening to Truth Be Told with DT and Telly on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth.
More of Truth Be Told with DT and Telly is next on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hey, Rhea, what are you doing?
Well, I'm online looking to buy a home, but I have no idea where to begin, and I need help.
Have you contacted Excel Property and Contracting? They're locally located on 57th and North Avenue, and they're not just contractors, but real estate professionals who can help you through the home buying process. They can even help you search for and properly evaluate the perfect home for you.
Wow, having a realtor that's a contractor would be great.
Right? Contact Al Cole at 877-277-6817 or visit their website at excelprop.com.
Hi, John McGivern here. Did you know Network Health has Medicare Advantage plans that give you $25 a month back towards your Medicare Part B premium? That's $300 a year back in your pocket. Isn't that great? Call 833-7-NETWORK to learn more today. Network Health Medicare Advantage plans include PPO plans with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Network Health Medicare Advantage plans depends on contract renewal. Certain restrictions apply to the Part B giveback. Visit networkhealth.com/Medicare/extra benefits for details.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the WIAA, are the 178,000 high school sports students in Wisconsin. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, soccer and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, administrators, and officials. We stand for the swimmers, football players, and wrestlers. We stand for the golfers, softball, and volleyball players. We stand as the national leader and advocate for high school athletics and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Times of transition, whether from a sad event or a joyful one, can leave us feeling adrift. Social connections are an important part of a healthy life. Being isolated and lonely can be harmful to your health. It can lead to high blood pressure, a greater risk of heart disease, and early onset dementia. So it's important to build and maintain connections to people, not just in your family, but others whose relationships bring meaning to your life. Trying a new hobby, volunteering, exercising, even using your phone or other device to stay in touch with others. All these can be great ways to keep up your social connections and your physical and mental well-being. Visit connecttoeffect.org to see if you're at risk of social isolation and find ways to get connected. Presented by AARP Foundation with support from United Healthcare.
This Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Stein. The Green Bay Packers are just a few days away from their clash with the Raiders on Monday night. The Packers getting healthy following a few extra days off. Jair Alexander, Elton Jenkins, Luke Musgrave, and Eric Stokes all practicing on Thursday. That's the good news for the team. The bad, former All-Pro Devondre Campbell, on the other hand, did not, as he rehabs his high ankle sprain suffered in that Week 3 win against the Saints. Could the Packers get their signal caller following their upcoming Week 6 bye week?
Yeah, I mean, we'd love that. We'll kind of see where he's at. He's moving around a lot better, though.
The Milwaukee Bucks will tip off their preseason this weekend as they get set to take on the Chicago Bulls this Sunday. That tip-off is scheduled for noon. And lastly, according to ESPN, New York Mets general manager Billy Epler has resigned on Thursday amid allegations of improperly using the injured list. The Sports Update is brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown team. Member FDIC.
It is Truth Be Told with DT and Telly on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Jazzy Fizzle, Doc Fizzle, Miss the princess is here, Sierra.
This beat Good morning, if you're just tuning in. Thanks for tuning in to Truth Be Told with DT and Telly, and you know what time it is. One call, that's all is right. It's your chance now to enter to win this money. Let me get this read together. All this technology, Denise, I'm tripping right now. All right, let's get back on it. One call, that's all is right. Now is your chance to be entered to win our one call, that's all 5K giveaway. Yes, you heard. That's right. A chance to win 5 Gs. Call right now, 833-212-1017. Be caller number 7. And you will be entered to win $5,000. Remember, if you or a loved one has been injured in an accident, call Gruber Law Offices now. One call, that's all. Be caller number 7 for your chance to be entered in to win this money. From the One Call, That's All 5K giveaway, for official contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com. Call now, once again, 833-212-1017, and be caller number 7.
Hey, also, today is Black Friday on Truth Be Told with DT and Telly, powered by We Energies, energy you can depend on. So if you own a black business, if you are a black business owner or know someone who is a black business owner, let us know who you are. You can either call in or send us a text with your business information. We want to shout you out. We want to make sure that we are supporting black businesses here on The Truth. 365, 24/7. The Truth Talking text line is blowing up. Before the break, we were talking about black folks, how we use ginger ale for everything. And Seagram's does make a ginger ale. Thank you, Jeanette and Sir Chance. They were sending us pictures. Seagram's indeed makes ginger ale.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Whenever I hear Seagram's, I think of what we used to call gin back in the hood. We call it that bumpy face.
You know what? I'm weak.
Ooh, you drinking that bumpy face?
Why was it called bumpy face?
I guess because it was so strong, and back then, acne was running wild, and we used to be like, ooh, man, look at him with all them bumps on his face. He must drink that gin.
I can't. That's why I love being black, because we just make up. Woo,
you make up all kind of
stuff.
And now you look back, you be like, that doesn't make any sense at all. But it was well, it wasn't universal. It was just throughout our hood. Be like, no one called it Seagram's Gin. It'd be like, man, I'm going to give me a fifth of that bumpy face tonight. It's all.
We make up things, and Lord knows, we will jack up the Bible just so it could suit whatever type of message we're trying to convey. I'll never forget. I shouldn't say this, but I am, because it's truth be told. I'm not going to say the person's name, and I've done this before too, but not this bad. Have you ever been somewhere and somebody's trying to bring up, how good God is, and according to the word, man, this person said, in the book of what do you say? In the book of Philippians.
That's where you know it's already wrong.
Philippians, isn't that like? I was like, wait a minute. Do you mean Philippians? I was like, right. Philippines. That's a.
You're like, isn't that Manny Pacquiao? Like, what are you talking?
Y'all, we can't make this up. All right, here we go. Before the break, we were talking about it is about to be fall, and I know for me, summer is definitely my favorite season. And most of us who live in Milwaukee, we really don't feel like there's a fall. It kind of just goes from like summer straight to winter. There's like 2 seasons in Milwaukee. It's either summer or winter.
Pretty much.
However, with that being said, climate change is real. Climate change is real. So we're going to have longer days that go into the months of October and November, where it's going to actually feel like fall. And so with that, Telly and I wanted to share with you some activities that you could do to, just keep entertained, keeping your family coming together, having great food, just enjoying the fall. Because Milwaukee, in terms of my opinion, is one of the best cities to live in during the fall, because we just have so much great aesthetics. There's fall color. So if you're looking for some activities, number one, apple picking. There are a ton of apple orchards in the Wisconsin area. So that's a great way to enjoy the crisp fall air and bonding with your loved ones. So, and you can also pick apples to make pies or cider. Visit a pumpkin patch. I used to love taking my kids. You take your daughters to the pumpkin patch?
I did when they were younger.
Yeah.
Yes. They always enjoyed that.
And you can spend a whole day there. I remember I used to take my kids to the pumpkin patch. We'd be there all day. They'd be wore out because I was going to go out that night. I'm like, okay, y'all, let me just take these kids to the pumpkin patch, wear them out. And DT going to be in them streets.
Or like, look, just give me to about 9. I'm going to put them down.
I'm going to put them down. Look, aren't you going to get a sitter? They 12. They be all right.
They sleep through the night.
And y'all better not call the family child services on me neither, because they're going to put y'all in foster care. I'm having a flashback. Anyway, no, seriously, you could do hay rides, corn mazes, all kind of stuff. Also, this is one of the things I love to do. The only thing for me that I would recommend is that you're just aware of your surroundings, because due to climate change and just due to whatever they put in the food, the wildlife, they done got real gangster. Like animals that used to not care or disrupt, they come out like boom. So take a family hike, choose a nice scenic trail or a park, and just really, really bond and spend time with your family. Also, this is another family fall activity that I love. And you can do this in your own backyard. You can go on Amazon and purchase a bonfire grill and just roast marshmallows or s'mores and share stories and good laughs. That's a great way. And you can do that again in your own backyard. Also, baking. When you come back from the pumpkin patch or the apple farm, you can bake, you can make chili, soups. I mean, these are all things that we typically do, but I just want to remind us that these are ways that we can further bond as families. And then finally, my favorite, actually 2 that are my favorite, movie night. We got to get back to family movie night, y'all. Just pick a night and just say, tonight is family movie night. We're going to sit on the couch and we're going to just watch movies. And then finally, community service. Fall is a perfect time to give back to the community. We want to give back to the community 24/7, 365. But just consider how you can or where you can volunteer as a family. Like not just you checking a box because your employer said, hey, we're going to volunteer, but bringing your family together, because one thing that my kids and I used to do together when they were younger is during Thanksgiving, go to a homeless shelter or any type of shelter for people that are just going through it, and just engage, interact, and help serve meals. So consider volunteering as a family at a local shelter, food bank, or any other charity to help those in need. Those are the Feel Good Friday family fall activities. Hope y'all enjoy it. What I love, though, is that the Truth Talking text line, they just focusing on your bumpy face, Telly. They ain't even thinking about my list. They going in on the bumpy face. See, y'all? See? Well, look,
what you say? Stay focused.
Stay focused. I'm talking about family activities, and y'all over here talking about the bumpy face gin. Boy, I tell you. Here we go.
Because of the bottle.
Because of the bottle.
The bottle was bumpy. That was one of the reasons. And like I replied to one of the texters, yes, we knew that was the reason, but there were also hood reasons. Again, that was during a time where people were trying to figure out the skin issues and things like that. So, but yeah, DT, those are, to me, a lot of quality things, because you can feel like there is a hangover after a Milwaukee summer, and we'll continue the conversation on the other side of the break. But we always talked about all summer, all the festivities and how great of a place it is. And just because the weather turned doesn't mean that there's nothing going on. So I'm glad that you put that list out there.
Thank you, Telly. And I could be Petty LaBelle or Petty Pendergrass. When we come back from break, we're going to get into your boy Brett Favre. We got some updates on that Mississippi welfare scandal. Yeah, Green Bay. Stay tuned. We're going to get into that when we come back. You are listening to Truth Be Told with DT and Telly on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth.
More of Truth Be Told with DT and Telly is next on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Friday Night Lights now officially lives here. 1017 The Truth is the proud new home of Marquette University High School football. Be sure to tune in to Marquette Hilltoppers football every Friday night at 7 p.m. as we bring you some of the best gridiron action in the area. Marquette University High School football is presented by Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. And sponsored by Capital Insurance Agency, Magic Productions, Annex Wealth Management, C.G. Schmidt, Leff's Lucky Town, Liberty Engineering, and Marquette University High School.
Looking to buy your first house, expand it to a forever home, or simply want to refinance? At Associated Bank, we've got you. We believe that with the right lending plan and guidance, everyone can achieve their dreams. And Associated Bank is here to get you there. Because believe it or not, your financial goals are within reach. Learn more at associatedbank.com/lending or ask a banker for details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 101.7 The Truth. Here is Melanie Ricks with her truth.
What's up, everybody? It's Melanie Ricks from Nothing But the Truth with Melanie Ricks. A thought that I have on my mind today: you have to put out the energy that you want to receive in return. I've noticed recently that I tend to have expectations for others that I don't also have for myself. For example, if I text my friend, I expect them to respond instantly. But if somebody texts me, I'll take my time and respond whenever I'm good and ready to. So why is it that I feel as if others have to get back to me right away if I'm not willing to get back to them? That's just one minor example. But when it comes to work, let's say you're feeling dissatisfied with your job performance, or maybe with the atmosphere, what's going on with work. Perhaps so you're hoping for a promotion of some sort and things just aren't going the way that you want. Okay, so what are you doing to fix that? What are you doing to work your way towards a better work situation? What is the energy that you are putting toward your job, toward your coworkers? Even when it comes to family dynamics and other relationships, or perhaps encounters with strangers. What is the energy that you are giving to the people around you? And what is the energy that you expect in return? I sincerely believe in the law of attraction, and I very much do feel that what you put out is what you will receive. So if you are someone who feels as if you are not getting the best out of things in life, perhaps it's because you are not putting your best foot forward and you are not putting the best energy that you can toward those things. The law of attraction is real, y'all. I'm telling you.
Listen to Nothing But the Truth with Melanie Ricks, weekdays from noon to 1 p.m. It is Truth Be Told with DT and Telly on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It's baby doing. Everybody sing. Hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby,
Funk Dog exclusive.
hey baby.
Man, that's a Good Friday song right there, man. The Black-owned business Give Back is back. We have again teamed up with Associated Bank to help local black businesses grow and succeed together. The home of Milwaukee Black Talk will be giving away $6,000. Man, we've been giving away a lot of money. I want some of this money, man. $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 black businesses each quarter of 2023. To sign up for this incredible marketing opportunity, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That is blackbusinessgiveback.com. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure on the truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com, Associated Bank member FDIC. And we do have a winner for the Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. 5K giveaway is not a winner, but Scotty, you were the 7th caller, and you will be entered to win the $5,000. So we want to make that clear.
Thank you. He's like, you did not win the money.
But you are entered to win.
Scotty.
Because I made that mistake. No, I made that mistake last time we were doing this. And I was like, yes, you're call number 7. You win. And they were like,
stop.
Nah, Telly, that ain't. Yeah. So I want to be clear. You have been entered to win the $5,000.
Telly over here selling false hopes and dreams. Can you imagine that? You just won $5,000. Psych.
No, you didn't.
Telly, you walk to your car by yourself. I don't want no parts.
Look,
they'll be like,
I don't want that smoke.
Aren't you DT? And I'll be like, no, look, I'll be changing my voice. What? I don't know what you're talking about.
That reminds me, I just saw Harlem Nights the other day where Tommy and the woman was in the elevator and they punched Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, are you with him?
No.
She's like, no, I am not.
Right.
And walked out.
I'm so weak. Because that would have been so mean.
She's like, you know that man? No, I am not. No,
right.
I do not. It's like you were just in the elevator with him.
Hey. I was on the 5th floor. He came in on the 3rd floor. What can I say? I'm not with him. Anywho, it is Happy Feel Good Friday. Now listen, y'all, we're about to get to the next hour. You already know it is Friday. So what does that mean? Truth Telling Hits with Telly. Now before, and I'm going to tell you right now, the caller, I don't want to hear nothing from you. I don't want to hear nothing from Dwayne. It is October. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Now, there are men who are diagnosed with breast cancer, but we know the majority of breast cancer diagnoses are for women. And so we want to honor women all month as we recognize Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And today's Truth Telling Hits with Telly are going to be 80s female R&B artists. I don't want to hear nothing from you, the caller. I don't want to hear nothing from you, Dwayne. Oh, like Telly's supposed to know. Yes, he is. He's got a wife and 2 daughters, and he had a beautiful mom. So, yes, you should know 80s female R&B artists. That's going to be our Truth Telling Hits with Telly theme today. Y'all are more than welcome to help him. And
yes. And it is welcomed. Your help is welcome.
Yes, the Truth Talking text line is 833-212-1017 because we got to make sure that Telly keeps his black card. And always, always follow 1017 The Truth on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can stream and watch us live right now on YouTube and Twitter at 101.7 The Truth and 101.7thetruth.com. Always, always listen to us live. You can never miss a show by streaming us on Truth app, Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and TuneIn. We want to make sure that you always have access to the only station in the country that has 11 consecutive hours of black talk Radio. Emphasis on black.
And speaking of that, and in the next hour, we'll also get into Morgan State, the HBCU in Baltimore, Maryland, canceling homecoming for the first time in school history following a shooting on campus earlier in the week. So the game has been canceled. All the festivities has been canceled. Again, the first time in school history, no homecoming.
You know I'm commerce driven. So for me, when I heard this, do you know how much money they're losing because of that idiot that did that? They're losing. There's so many vendors.
Mm-hmm.
Vendors, hotels, black-owned businesses that literally anticipate homecoming because it generates millions of dollars for Morgan State and the entire Baltimore, Maryland, which we all know Baltimore is one of the cities that needs as much love and TLC and economic stimulation as possible. When we come back, we're going to get to the Morgan State. We're also going to talk about y'all's buddy, Brett Favre. Speaking of money. All right, stay tuned. You're listening to the best morning show on planet Earth, Truth Be Told with DT and Telly on 101.7 FM, The Truth.
Truth Nation, Gruber Law Offices and The Truth have raised the stakes for this year. The One Call That's All Gruber Cash Giveaway is now a $5K giveaway. Yes, you heard it right. $5,000 giveaway. Every weekday on 101.7 The Truth, you will have the chance to be entered to win the $5K giveaway. Listen to The Truth for the One Call That's All cue to call for your chance to win $5,000. Gruber Law Offices, One Call That's All. Visit 1017thetruth.com for official contest rules.
This is 101.7 The Truth's Tori Lowe, and I am Milwaukee. The Tori Lowe Show has become a resource for the community. I enjoy having open, on-air discussions about what we can do to regroup, rethink the black man, the black woman, and the black child. This show is about that action, and I want all the smoke. Join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations where you can speak your truth. We are the new 101.7 The Truth, Milwaukee Black